As Germany slid towards disaster, Gustav Stresemann was appointed Chancellor. It was a time of crisis. The loss of production in the Ruhr was making inflation even worse, and Stresemann realized that the only way to help the economy back to normal was to call off resistance there and get production going again. The government also announced that Germany would resume the payment of reparations. It was the only possible way of getting the French out. Meanwhile, inflation was being brought under control. The old worthless money was called in and destroyed, and replaced by a new currency. At the same time, a committee under Charles DAWES, an American, was set up by the Allies to scale down the reparations so that Germany could afford to pay them. The German leaders came to London in 1924 and agreed to accept the DAWES plan. Stresemann's policy of cooperation began to pay off at that meeting. The French agreed to pull out of the Ruhr within a year. Their occupation had been unpopular with their most important allies, especially Britain, who'd refused to support their attempt to humiliate Germany. As German industry returned to normal after the chaos of occupation and inflation, Stresemann brought off another triumph, this time at Locarno in Switzerland. Under the Locarno Pact of 1925, France, Belgium and Germany agreed to respect the frontiers between them, and Britain said she'd support any country that was invaded. Old enmities seemed to be disappearing, and Germany no longer feared the threat of a French invasion. Finally, at Geneva in September 1926, Germany became a full member of the League of Nations. Aristide Briand, now Foreign Minister of France, welcomed Stresemann as an equal. It was all very friendly. By now, life in Germany appeared to be returning to normal. The Germans relaxed. The grim aftermath of the war, the humiliation of Versailles, the hysteria of 1923, all gradually faded beneath the surface of a new prosperity. For a defeated nation still paying for a lost war, the Germans appeared not to be doing badly. They could afford to live it up a little, have a good time.